Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for September 18th through the 24th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Virgo. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the 10 of Cups. Now that talks about happiness right there. And there's a lot of inserts of that in this reading, but we'll see. In the recent past, the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, the Temperance card. That is the path towards happiness, and I feel like you achieved it. Now, I'm not sure if you yeah, I think you reached it at some point. Man, it's a long path. You know, it took you a minute to get there, to feel happy, to feel good. In a particular situation especially. But anyways, in the current situation, the Hangman, the Five of Swords, the Six of Cups. Things are on hold here for a particular situation that you got going on. You're showing me a soul connection, you're showing me a little bit of a break, and you're showing me quite the deceptive energies that are running the show at this time. So I feel like things are actually on pause here while this deceptiveness kind of plays around. I don't know what's going on here, but in the immediate future, the Judgment card, the Ten of Wands, the Empress. That's a lot of transformation that's coming through here. And it's quite the difficult one. So it's not going to be an easy breezy, oh, okay, I woke up one day and I've gone through a lot of transformation and yay, look at me. No, it's going to be shit, this is hard kind of a thing. You know, but it's looking pretty good. Pretty good. So let's clarify. Let me clarify the Ten of Cups. The Fool, the Queen of Wands, the Tower. Someone has great intentions here. The problem is these intentions just kind of blow up in their face every time. And the goal here is for things to be happy, for things to be good, for, you know, again, the intention comes from that place of, I just want to make this work and make this happy and make this loving and bring all the great energies in the world in it. And somehow it just blows up in their face every freaking time. And I'm not sure if this is you or whoever you're dealing with, or even the both of you. But let's do the Sun in the recent past. The Seven of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Cups. Things haven't been easy in the past either, because I do see the energy of happiness and it's right there and someone is rejecting the hell out of it when all they need to do is just get out of the way. Get out of the way and happiness will unfold. You know, so I don't know who this is, but it's someone that brings in a whole lot of heavy, low kind of energy to the game, and it's driven by fear. And by doing that, whoever this is actually rejecting the concept of happiness, which I feel like they experience if they let things be, but then when they start functioning under fear, no more, none of that. For the Knight of Pentacles, you get the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Six of Swords. It's like, and I feel like this is you, but it almost feels like you're scared of happiness. You know, when you're this close to it, you got to do something to fuck it up, to be like, no, let's not get there. Like, come on. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to feel that. We're not going to experience that. And again, I get the sense that you do experience it for like 5 minutes and then it gets to... How does it get? It gets to the point where you realize you're not used to feeling this vulnerable and this just being, you know? Just being. That's it. That's all you need to do in this energy. And I see you getting there at times, but it's just not lasting. It's just not, you know? Let's do the Temperance card. The Four of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the High Priestess. I get the sense that it, you know, in time you try to heal this aspect. You tried. I don't see it being healed though. There's a big ass limiting belief that surrounds the concept of happiness for you. And it could be as simple as, I don't deserve happiness. So every time you get there, you have to do something to fuck it up, you know? Because you're in tune with your intuition, you're in tune with what's going on most of the times when you want to be. And then you choose to disconnect from that because you have to sabotage everything and kind of step back from energies that are actually quite nice. And again, I see you trying to heal. I don't see the situation being healed completely. I kind of get the sense that it's still work in progress. I feel like this is a long cycle. The cycle around happiness here. I feel like it's going to take a minute. For the Hangman, you get the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Wands. Let me do the Five of Swords. The Four of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and let me do the Six of Cups. The Lovers, the Four of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. We've got two energies here. Yours and somebody you're dealing with. This is definitely quite the bond, quite the connection. One is living in a little bit of a la la land in terms of they think everything's great, everything is fine, things are good here. And not to say that they're not, because they are. You know, I don't see many issues. However, the other energy is presenting itself in a little bit of a down kind of an energy, in a little bit of, I'm upset. Something is upsetting them. Because they're experiencing that, and the other energy that says everything's fine here is not noticing that, is not taking notice, that energy is not being brought out as it should. You know, because it feels like that energy needs to be released in order to allow for this flow to be what it is, because it does look beautiful, again, if allowed to be. I don't know who's who here. At this point, I have no inclination to believe that one energy is you or the other. I have no idea. But I do see that whoever thinks that everything's fine, they're not blind to what's going on. They choose to be blind to what's going on. So they choose not to acknowledge that, hey, whoever I'm dealing with here has an issue, you know? So they almost intentionally keep a close eye here to what's going on, which is creating a bigger problem than what it should be. Overall, for now, I'm not seeing this as being disruptive much, but it could turn into something very disruptive if not addressed. You know, let's do the Judgment card in the immediate future. The Hangman, the Page of Cups, the Three of Wands. Someone's sitting with this energy though, so underneath all this, whoever is in this energy of everything's fine, we're doing good, everything's great here, look at the flow, everything's great. Whoever is doing that is actually, that's the pause that I'm getting, because in the bigger picture of things, even though they're choosing to keep a shut eye there and to not address that they're seeing, hey, you have a problem and we need to talk about it. There's actually a bigger picture to that where they're actually pausing. Behind the scenes, they're taking a break. Because they're like, okay, we need to heal, we need to understand what the hell is going on. So their energy is not running as these energies of the situation are running. They're kind of standing still and allowing for the energies to run, but they're looking, observing kind of a thing. And that status there of not doing shit about anything is actually kind of shifting into a very transformational phase for them. So this is good. It's going to take time though, because it feels like it's going to open them up, and it's possibly going to open their shut eye up too, because that's the point to this, you know. Yeah, it's going to take a minute though. Everything about this reading is, it feels like it's taking a minute, like it doesn't feel delayed though. It feels like it just moves at a very slow pace, slower than what you would think slower is, kind of like that. For the 10 of Wands, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, the Emperor. I feel like you're being pushed into a healing corner. You know, I don't know if it's this situation that you're dealing with that's doing that, or if it's just a conscious decision of, okay, I need to address some things here. But yeah, you're it does look a lot like these things come through and then you're like, oh, you know, I don't want to deal with that. It's too painful. It's too hard. I don't want to do that, but you're still doing it. So that's why it feels like you're being pushed into a healing corner here. Maybe by the situation, maybe by the universe. I don't think you would be the one that decides, okay, I'm going to push myself into the corner there. I don't think you are the one that makes the conscious decision, but something is happening where you're like, okay, as hard as it is and as painful as it is, we need to address some shit, you know. And it seems to be working out. It seems to be bringing out some interesting, intense, painful, possibly, situations that need to be addressed, that need healing. So that's always good. For the Empress, you get the Judgment card, the 8 of Swords, the 2 of Wands. What is up with these 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands, blah, 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 blah. Wasn't it slow enough? Now it's even slower. No, it's just emphasizing that it is going to be a slow, dragging process, probably. Even though very transformative for both, not only for you, but for whoever you're dealing with here. Even though very, very, very transformative, it might be a pain in the ass to deal with. You know, it's not looking chaotic, but it's looking quite painful and quite difficult to navigate through. But at the end of the day, it's going to bring the best out of you, the best out of whoever you're dealing with here. So it's no longer going to be, oh, I'm going through something and I feel like shit and I'm telling you, but you're not seeing it. You're choosing not to see it. You know, it's going to be something like, we're both going through shit. We can't keep a blind eye to this. Like, it's impossible because now we're both experiencing it. But it's coming through as a very healing energy, you know, this time around. So good luck. Let's see what the universe has. It's going to be a rough patch. I'm not going to lie. It's looking like a little bit of a rough patch, but the results of it are unbelievable, you know? So it's one of those, yeah, it was rough as hell, but it was worth it, you know? From the universe, you get the Knight of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it looks like a marriage for some of you, but it's definitely something really important. And there's energies coming in from both sides of love, of passion, of, you know, it's a reassurance that nobody forced the two of you to be here. You're here, both of you, because you wanted to. And you're united through the energies of love and passion here. So it's really nice. Good reminder for when these energies are coming into play. But yeah, really nice, intense reading, I would say, and very slow. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.